Alright guys, so it's officially our final week in this building. As come 2021, Cryotherapy UK and Kinetics will have a new home. So there's no need to panic because we are literally just moving across the road. So we're going to be in the exact same location, just in a different building. So there's not too much changes going on. So I just want to capture a few little moments, a bit of footage and behind the scenes footage of our final week around the clinic, just show you guys what's going on, and so you can see our transition from our old premises to our new premises, and hopefully it goes as smooth as possible. So I'm just in my room at the minute, we're literally just doing a little bit of packing up. Trying to get things together. We've already started doing the package. Already started doing a little bit of packing up because we've got to be out of the building on Friday. So as you can see in the corner here, our paper towel dispensers been taken down. Over here, our shelves have gone as well, and then we've just got a few things just lying about. So literally just gonna show you a few little bits and bobs as we transition from the old premises to the new one. So yeah, just trying to prepare and plan with the move and get things boxed up as we head over to the new place. Posters down as well, although that actually fell down a few days ago, and I thought, well, there's no point putting it back up seeing how it's moving. So yeah, the room is slowly coming apart. Still got a few clients and things to do, so I'm not completely taking everything down yet, but come Friday this place is going to look completely different, so hopefully I can get a quick shot of that before I actually leave, and I'm no longer in the Howard Webb room anymore, so it's getting all emotional. But anyway, jokes aside, we'll see what's going on. So I'm literally just going to show you where you are. So if you don't know Xfield at all and you don't know our location or where we are, the new premises is across the road in the business centre. So I'll just show you where we're going to be now. So from my room, if we just open the window, so this is the view from my room. So we're literally just going to be across there in the business centre. So it's literally, guys, across the road, no need to panic or anything, and that's where we'll be. So yeah, that is where we are going to be in 2021. So if you come to this building, which is the old Griffin, we're not going to be here, we're going to be across the road in the business centre, so remember that. So I'm heading across the road now to have a quick look at the building. And show you guys what it's really like inside, and to show you where we'll be. So waiting quickly across the road now. I've only been to check out this building once, so hopefully it's still open and we can get inside. We can have you a quick tour of the new building before we move in and see what you guys think about it all. So here we are at the Eckersfield Business Centre. Got Kinetics over there. Here we are. So I'm back in my room. That went terribly wrong. I got to the door and she told me I couldn't come in. So hopefully I can get in tomorrow and show you what the building's like. But for now, that is on hold. But what I can show you is what's going on around the building. So bear with me. So things are just getting moved from each rooms and put into the studio. Let's take a little look inside. So as you can see, just all little bits and bobs on the studios and all the other rooms around the building. Got Vinny patiently waiting here. He's had a rough 2020, bless him. He's lost both his arms and his legs, poor bugger. But yeah, slowly but surely in every little individual bits out of the rooms and into the studio for now, until we're ready for the big move on Friday. So that's the studio at the minute. Like I say, it's just a little bit of a bit chaotic in the room and in the building. Everything's just going all over the show. So that's everything from the rooms. I imagine on Friday it's going to be absolutely packed out in here because we've not even started moving everything out yet. But also, if you look on the studio doors, signs have been taken down. We've got the posters taken down, so everything's looking a little bit bare. But the saddest thing of all is the Kinetics logo has been taken down. So it's all getting a little bit real. And here we've got Molly. Hey Molly. Say hi.
Hi.
You're already on camera. There's no point hiding. We know what you look like. Don't be shy. She's not wanting to talk today. Usually you can't get to shut up, but for some reason she wants to act all shy now. Don't you? Mols, tell the world about FM. Go. Sell it.
Tell them about FM.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
yours.
You sell it too.
You sell it better than me. Let's go. This is your chance. Go and promote yourself. Go.
I'm not promoting myself.
I'm giving you 10 seconds of fame.
Thanks. You're generous.
She's boring today. Very
I'm
boring.
boring. I'm busy.
Busy. She don't do no work. It's a lie. Don't pretend. Don't pretend because Gail might see this that you do work. Just because Gail might see it, don't pretend that you do work. Nah, she works hard, really. She works hard. So that is it so far. It is Monday, so we're 5 days away from the big move. So hopefully I can get to show you a little bit more in the next coming days, and when we finally actually move everything out and move into across the road into the other building. So stay tuned. Guys, I'm down at the clinic. It's Sunday and it's officially moving day. So Friday was officially my last day of work and last day in the clinic, and then yesterday I came down to just pack everything up, and now we're officially moving and getting things moved over and across the road. So this is how things are looking at the minute. I've got a few people coming in and out and about. This is my old room. It was empty yesterday, but now it's full with stuff from across the road, so that's just how things are going at the minute. So stay tuned and we'll show you what's going off and what the crack is. Alright guys, so it's day 2 of the transition of buildings. So we came down yesterday and we managed to move all the stuff into our new premises. So today we're just trying to organise everything and get things all moved about, so we'll let you know how it goes. to get everything sorted into everybody else's room, but we've got painters and decorators in trying to make the place look nice and sharp for when we move in on the 4th of Jan. So if you look, right now we've just got a bit of everything about. So this is the room that I'm going to be having. This is going to be my room. Everything's just a bit all over the place, like I said, because the painters and decorators in. But I'm waiting to get a sink put in, which should be going over on one of these, this back walls over here. And then hopefully once that is sorted, I just need to get my ventilation system sorted out, and then I can start moving everything about and making the place feel a bit like home and look nice and sharp. So that's the view from the room from outside. This is view of another one of the rooms. So yeah, that's where we're at so far in this transition. So hopefully it's all kind of coming together. But I mean, once the painters, decorators are finished, it's going to really start looking like a proper place. I'm back at the clinic and it's the 1st of Jan, so Happy New Year. So just basically had an issue with the room and what I've got to get sorted. So I've had a word with Gail and she's told me a few things on what we've got to get sorted. Basically it's to do with fitting the fan. So when I'm inside the room, I'll show you what's up. So I'm just into my room now. So it's a little bit of a mess because the painters and decorators are still in. So this is my room as it looks at the minute. To be fair, they've done a really good job. I really like the colour, so things ugly. So things coming out really nicely. So the issue that I was talking to you about is we've got to fit a fan. So with a cryo fan, what you've got to do is you've got to have it as low as possible. However, down here, I need to show you outside, because outside the path is there. So if we were to drill a hole in through here, then it just leads straight under the path. So the options we've had is to fit the fan here and have it coming through to this next room in here and leading outside. Or a second option is to have the fan higher up here on the wall, so it leads it to the outside, and then having a duct going down. So not quite decided yet. I still need to speak to the electrician, the guy who's fitting the fan, to find out what the best option is. But so far, that's the issues that we're facing. So I need to try and sort that out as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you outside now, just so you can see what I mean. So heading back outside now, and I can show you what I mean by this. So if you look at where I am, so this is the view into my room from the outside. So as I was saying, if we was to fit the fan where we wanted to fit it, it's going to be leading under the path. So if you look here where my hip is, the windowsill comes right up to my hip. That's just a little bit of a measurement for you guys to see the problem that we're dealing with. So we need it obviously higher up, so it's coming out here on the walls. But I'm going to go back inside and actually show you where. So another spot was, if we was to lead it through that other room, it'd come out this window, the store cupboard, it'd come out at the bottom here. So that was the other option. If we can't manage to get it fit, the fan fitted in our room and coming out directly, we've got to run it through the store cupboard. So the view from inside, if you look at where the windowsill is, on the inside, my shoulder is above the windowsill. So outside it's at my hip, and inside it's at my shoulder. So that now you can see the problems that we have on hand, what we need to sort out. So that's the issue I'm facing at present. As I said, today is the 1st of Jan, and we're planning to get, well, we're hoping to get in by the 4th of Jan, which is Monday. So today's Friday, 4th of Jan, Monday, what we're hoping to get in for. Problem is that the painters and decorators don't finish tomorrow, so by the time I get the guy to fit the fan, the electrician to fit the fan, it's going to be cutting it short, so it's looking likely, it was meant to be opening for Monday, but it's looking likely that I might have to push my work back. So we're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully painters and decorators get finished today and then I can get started on my work, but like I say, it's looking unlikely, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. So the reason why it is such an issue is because when we use cryotherapy, we're using vaporized liquid nitrogen. So vaporized liquid nitrogen is a lot denser than air and the room oxygen. So what happens is that then shifts to the bottom of the room, which is why we need the fan as low as possible, because if the fan isn't as low as possible, then it's not going to extract the liquid nitrogen, the vaporized liquid nitrogen, out of the room quick enough for what we want to, because we don't want the room to fill up with vaporized liquid nitrogen, because that is bad. So that is why we face such an issue at the present, and why we've got to get this fan fitted in the right place, and then obviously have it in before we have any clients, because we can't have that fan fitted while we're treating clients, because it's just it's part of the regulations, so we'll be disrupting procedures, well, going against regulations really. So that is why this has now started to cause an issue. So like I said, it's 2021, let's hope some positivity this year and that things are going to go well. So yeah, fingers crossed that everything just gets sorted on time. It is Sunday the 3rd of January and I'm back at the clinic. So just to give you a quick update on what's going on, the decorators have finished, so they finished their job yesterday, so everything's good go ahead to get the rest of the room sorted out. Issue being, like I said, it's the 3rd of Jan and we're opening up on the 4th, so things are going to have to get pushed back. So I'm not sure when my room will be up and ready and fully complete, but it's starting to look really good. Everything's starting to come together. It's looking really nice, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, that's the predicament we're in at the minute, and hopefully it's sorted out pretty soon, so keep you updated on that. So the idea of today's journey down to the clinic was to do a bit of cleaning, a bit of tidying up and get things sorted, but because there's still work to be done, there wasn't actually much that I could do, so it wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be. So tomorrow I'm getting down nice and early, getting things started, fresh, ready to get started for the first week back at work. This is what life's got to at the minute. So it's Tuesday and the work hasn't been finished. So it got started yesterday. If you look there, that's where the fan is being placed. So we started the work yesterday, and it's taken a lot longer than expected. So obviously the work was meant to be done on Monday, but trying to drill a hole through the wall there took a lot longer than expected, so the work couldn't get finished. I think we actually went through about 3 drills because the wall is that thick, because it's quite an old building, so the wall is that thick that it took a while to get through. So the decorators are coming today, not the decorators, sorry, the electrician's coming today to see if he can get the job finished. And the reason why I didn't get it finished is because the first hole took so long to drill to fit the fan that we didn't have time to finish it that day, because clients were in later in that day. So we've got another hole to drill in the next room, which is going to lead outside. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that gets sorted. See, I'm meant to be working tomorrow, I've got a lot of clients in, but if my fan's not fitted, then again, I'm going to have to push back and delay my opening time for 2021. Not only that, last night it's just been announced that we're going into a national lockdown, and I don't actually know what the guidelines are for me regarding work and whether I'll be able to remain open. So far what they've said is that people can attend medical appointments, but obviously due to the sports injury and pain management side, I don't know whether we qualify under medical, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with and see if there's any new information released later on today. Not only that, if you look there's a bit of damage to the wall. So as you can imagine, Gail wasn't happy about that. So that's another stress added on top of not being able to work. And the fact that we're going into lockdown. So yeah, we've just got to try and get all that sorted, and hopefully today runs smoothly. So this is currently how the other room looks. So where I showed you where the fan was, the hole is coming out here, and we're going to create a duct to go all the way up here and lead outside. So the hole is looking to go here. Hopefully this drilling through this wall doesn't take as long as the drilling through the hole yesterday, because if it did, then I don't know what's going to happen today and how today is going to go. But at the minute it's quite stressful because of the current circumstances. Obviously the work's not finished, I can't work, and then COVID's going crazy. But like I said, hoping for better things in 2021, so let's see how this goes. Alright guys, so today it is January the 9th, and as you can see I'm filming in a different location, which I will explain in a moment. So the reason why I'm here filming from my bedroom and not filming from the clinic is because the work hasn't been done. Work's not been finished. So basically what happened was there was a few disputes as the landlord wasn't happy with the work that was being done. So the workers that came to fit the fan had been sent away. So I've been all week without working. On top of that, to make things worse, is that on Tuesday we were announced that we was going into a national lockdown. So it's been a double whammy. Two things have come at once. So it's unfortunate, nothing I can do about it, but I've just got to keep moving and keep going on. While I'm off, I've been decided to read through my Anatomy Trains book, so brushing up some knowledge on this. Really excited with this because I did the course I think about 2 years ago now, so it'd be good to be able to brush up on some knowledge and refresh the brain and learn some new techniques as well, which will help with my therapy work. So as it stands, I don't know when I'm going to be at work for the foreseeable future. As I said, we're in a national lockdown for a month, and then my fan has not even been fitted yet, so that doesn't make matters any better. Looking at the government guidelines, it's a really grey area on whether I can work or not, so I'm trying to find all the vital information that can show that I can work. So far what I've signed, because cryotherapy, so far what I've found, because cryotherapy is such a new thing, there's no real official guidelines on that sort of work, so I've got to kind of look at the work which is similar to mine to try and justify why I can or why I can't work. So far what I've found is that if clients want to come for a medical appointment, that is allowed. However, holistic therapy and holistic treatments aren't. So where that affects me is that it appears as though I'd be able to do sports injury and pain management sessions, whereas all the beauty treatments such as your body sculpting, facelifts, and will be completely off the table and off the service. Muscle recovery is one that kind of falls into both, because it can be seen as a medical treatment, but then it can also be holistic as well. So that's a bit of a complication there. Also, looking at the Society of Sports Therapists, they're saying that sports therapists are actually allowed to continue work. However, they're not allowed to do any hands-on treatment such as sports massage, which is a lot of what I involve in my work. So yeah, it's trying to find that that line of what I can and what I can't do. So I'm not going against, you know, the guidelines and the regulations, and making sure that everybody's staying safe. So yeah, that's just an update of where we're at now. So so far it's not looking great, but I'm gonna try and see what we can do, and once I know when I'm getting back to work, I can let you guys know. What's quite funny actually is when we was doing this move, I literally thought I would have been able to move in, get my fan fitted in a few days, but there's just complication on top of complication on top of complication, and so I'm still not in. So it's all been a bit of a hectic couple of weeks, but hopefully soon I'll be able to provide some good positive news. I mean, all that positivity for 2021, it's kind of gone out the window, but you know, we keep fighting, we keep moving, we keep going. So hopefully next couple of weeks, well, not even that, before that, hopefully I'll have some news, positive news, that I'll be able to work again. So first and foremost, you're gonna have to forgive me for my hair because it's all pulled out at the minute, and I've not pulled it out because I've been stuck inside with nowhere to go for a few weeks. It's just, I decided to pull it out today. So today we're on January the 16th. It is Saturday, and I just want to do a quick update to let you guys know where we're at. So during the week I had a conversation with Gail, and we've managed to get someone to come in and actually fit me the new fan. However, all this week it has been snowing, so it's caused further delay. So still out of work, still not quite in. I'm getting to a point where I'm ready to go, and get into the new place, get set up and get comfortable, but due to circumstances, I'm not back at work yet, so I've just got to keep rolling, keep moving, and just try to be as productive as I can in these difficult times. But in other news, I've had a alarm come yesterday. So this alarm is basically to test the oxygen levels in the room, so monitor the oxygen levels in our room, and just basically monitor it to see if, to make sure that there's not too much nitrogen coming up into the room, so the oxygen in the room has to stay higher than the nitrogen content. So it's just a little small little alarm. I'll pull it out and show you guys. So this little thing is what does the magic, and make sure that all clients are keeping well and keeping safe whilst in the room when they come for a cryotherapy session. So yeah, that came in the post yesterday, so got to get all this set up and ready and get it into our new room. So again, we had further delays. It's very unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. Just got to keep moving, keep the train rolling, and you know, deal with it as best I can. And once I get in there, hopefully things kick off right and get off to a good start. I mean, it's a bit mad at the minute as well, because I've had a lot of clients and a lot of people messaging me wanting to come in, but there's nothing I can do to even sort of help them out. So I've been offering advice as best as I can, but there's only so much you can do when you're not face to face. Problems with my job, I have to be there to work, and I have to, you know, I need to provide hands-on treatment and be able to see my client to work effectively and efficiently. But you know, hopefully not too much longer, and I'll be back at work by next week. So guys, it is Friday the 22nd of January, and I've got an update, and finally it is some positive news. So this week the fan has got finished. The fan got finished on Monday, and then yesterday the decorators got finished in there, so I can finally go in and sort my room out. So I'm literally heading over to the clinic just to do a little bit of tidying around and get my room sorted out. So finally maybe back in work pretty soon, so let's go. I've arrived at the clinic, so I'm in my room, and here is what we are working with. So the new fan has been put in, it's finished. There's some damage there, that's been sorted out, and there's a new fan. Well, can't see it, but I'll show you the other side in a sec. So what we have left to do now is tidy up this mess and sort all this out. So that's gonna take me a little while, but well, nobody else is gonna do it, so let's get cracking. But yeah, so that's where the fan will be extracted. That's where the nitrogen will be extracted out the room. And if we come over here, the fan extracts out through this pipe, through this hole, and then out of the wall, and then the switch is there. So that's our fan, brand new, nicely fitted. So now I've just got to tidy up all this, and then hopefully back into work for next week. Alright guys, so I've just done the first round of cleaning. So basically what I've done, I've just gone around and dusted the whole room. Had to keep my mask on because the room has just been that dusty. But I managed to get the first round of the cleaning done. So I'm halfway through. So I did an initial hoover and a little bit of dusting. So this is how the room looks right now at present. So just done a quick little dust, so it's looking much better already than how it was. Thrown a few things out as well which wasn't needed in the room, so got rid of a few things, done a quick little dust, and I'm just going to leave it at there, leave it like that for now. So the next step and the next progression is to wipe everything down, because after dusting everything's going to need wiping down so it's nice and clean, and then probably look to get another hoover in, make sure everything's spick and span for when I open back up. But today I'm going to leave it there, that's enough for today. Looking at coming back either tomorrow or Monday and get the rest sorted out. It's Tuesday the 26th of January and I've just arrived at the clinic to do the last bit of cleaning, so hopefully going to finish off all the cleaning today and get my room all sorted out and ready to start work again. So like I said, just got the last bit of cleaning to do. Going to finish that off today and then hopefully get back to work. As I said last time I was in, I did a bit of hoovering, a bit of dusting, so now I've got to wipe everything down and just make everything look nice and spick and span, and hopefully be ready to be back in work. So yeah, like I said, just last little bits, gonna finish off and hopefully have the room looking really nice and workable. So we're here, we're inside, and we're just doing the last little bits. Just got having a quick brew before I start getting on with the work, but this is where we're at the minute. So yeah, everything's still a bit all over the place. So I've got a last little bit of dusting to do, wiping things down, and then we're good to go and start organising everything. So I'll show you all what it's like when we're finished. So I've just finished doing all the cleaning. I've wiped everything down, everything's dusted, hoovered the floor, and even scrubbed the carpets. So this is how everything is looking. So everything's been cleaned, wiped down, scrubbed, all the equipment, hoovered and wiped up the floor. So that's all the cleaning done. So now all that's left is literally just to organise my room. At the minute, everything's out here. So I've had to take everything out of my room and throw it out in the hallway. Luckily there's no one in. So now I just need to move all of that back in here and make sure everything is nice and neat and tidy. So that's where we're at the minute. Can't wait to get all this finished and get the room organised and I can show you guys the finished product. So see you soon. Right guys, so I've managed to organise the room slightly, so all the cleaning is finished. The room's semi-organised, so I'm going to give you a quick show around. So this is how it is looking at the minute. So I've got the desk in the corner there, wash basket over there, machine, bed, and everything else is over there. So as you can see, some things are still, still need to find a home for some places. Like the shelves need to go up and the clocks go up, but this is pretty much how my room is gonna look. So that's a quick update for you. So yeah, still need a place to put certain things, but as it stands, that's where we're at. So hopefully this week I'll get everything put up and in place, and I'll be able to organise everything fully. But at the minute, everything's looking pretty sharp and alright. I think I've done a pretty decent job, I must say so myself. But yeah, this is where we're at, so can't wait for you guys to see the finished product, but that's where we're at for now. So that's it for today. Now it's time for home. So I managed to get all the cleaning finished. Hopefully this week everything is finished off. Now it's time to get home, relax and chill out. So as soon as I've got some more info and got some more updates, I will let you know. And that's it until next time. So that is it, guys. The room is finished. I'm back at work and we are ready to go. So that concludes the video of our big move. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. Let me know what you think of the video. Make sure if there's anything else that you want to see, give us some idea. Always appreciate the feedback. Give some ideas on what you want to see next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
You never know what's around the next corner. So